So, countless delays happening with the Amazing Spider-Man 2 review, and I just wanted to apologize to all of you for it. Needless to say, I have been occupied with other things, not the least of which is that my dear brother, Stand-in Stan, and his wife recently had their first child. And let me tell you, the little guy is absolutely incredible, so a big congratulations to them. So the review is going slow. I have everything I want to say and show mapped out, but I don't have it all put together yet. So in the meantime, I thought I would make a quick comment on the recently premiered Age of Ultron teaser trailer, which has caused a great deal of curiosity among my viewers. Did he like it? Did he not like it? What do I think of what little has been shown? So I'm going to go ahead and comment on that. It's probably not going to be very long, and hopefully I will be able to start finishing the Amazing Spider-Man 2 review soon. Before that happens, I have a little video in the works talking about the studio issues with Sony and what they're doing with the Spider-Man franchise. That's going to come first, but if either of these things are not ready by at least next week or the week after, I'm going to do a review of Interstellar. I'm going to go see that in IMAX, as I think that that is the only way to see a film like Interstellar, and I'll tell you all what I think of that, but I hope to get to The Amazing Spider-Man 2 just as soon as I can, and once again, my apologies on my tardiness. So, the Age of Ultron trailer. I actually do have a lot to say about this. Truth be told, I wasn't that interested in almost anything I saw in this trailer because, truth be told, I didn't see anything that was all that different from what I saw in the first Avengers. At least that was my impression. Now, of course, this is a teaser, and so of course they're going to show you the snippets of all the action bits, so that's fine. But much to my surprise, there was, in fact, one thing in this trailer that actually did get my attention, and it might not be what you think it is. I know that there was a lot of buzz in the Marvel fan communities surrounding a lot of elements in this trailer that the comic book fans already like, and most seem to guess that that's what got my attention, one of these comic book things or another, even though I think it's pretty clear by now that I don't read the comics and I don't know what any of this is. Nevertheless, most seem to guess that that is what got my attention. Things like Captain America's shield being broken, the voice casting of Ultron, or some such thing. I know because said fans have been asking me since the trailer's release what I think of the Hulkbuster or Basher or whatever it is being up against the Hulk in this film. Guys, I don't know what that is. That doesn't mean anything to me yet. I'll just have to see how they use it in the film. So far it looks to me like Tony Stark is fighting the Hulk in a bigger suit than he usually has, which isn't all that compelling to me at all. But see, this is why I am a bit of a harder sell on these Marvel films than most Marvel fans, because unlike most Marvel fans, I don't pre-like any of this. These movies have nothing to sell me on other than their own merits, which is why I, so far, have liked the only two good ones. And I know this seems like I'm going on the same tangent that I usually go on about these movies, but this is all leading to something good, trust me. See, this is the kind of thing you usually hear me say, that they're just selling these films on references to the films themselves, or the comic books, and they never, or rarely, branch out of their own narrow universe and actually make a damn movie. Which is why the thing that really, really got my attention about this trailer was this.
There are no strings on me.
They referenced Pinocchio. After all the in-jokes and self-aware puns and constant franchise referencing, they went and made a reference to a body of work that is far outside the Marvel fandom. One that harkens to the mind themes of the divide between freedom and subjugation, of the real and the simulated. And that got me interested in where they're going with this. This is the kind of thing you see in the best of all popular movies. Khan making references to Moby Dick, the Klingons in Star Trek VI referencing Shakespeare. It seems to me that this is why that reference is in here, and God, I hope I'm right, because if I am, this movie could be pretty damn good. I have to admit that when the title of this movie was announced, I thought it was stupid to the point of annoyance. Avengers: The Age of Ultron? Ultron? Seriously? Seriously. Ultron? What's his sidekick gonna be named? The Awesomator? Good lord. But after seeing this snippet of what could be a hint of a theme and subtext in the film, I'm actually interested in Ultron now. I want to know his story, because the villain is always the hero of his own story, and it seems to me like that is the direction they're going to take with this. Now, to the point of Captain America's shield being broken and Thor dropping his hammer and that kind of thing, that actually is encouraging too. We often see that the best of a franchise is the parts where the heroes all lose, and I think they tried to do that to a certain extent in the first Avengers. I think they failed miserably at it, but from what I'm getting, the impressions that I'm getting from this trailer, it seems like they might actually be doing that, and they might actually do a good job. I know I'm going on very little information here, I know that we don't know a whole lot, and so far it's just a Pinocchio reference in a teaser trailer. But just the fact that it was there, just the fact that this is the first thing we see about this film, and they chose to put that in there, rather than just show us all the action, even though they did do a lot of that too, very, very encouraging. Now, you could just as easily assume that Pinocchio is essentially, though not totally, a Disney character, and since Disney owns Marvel, that is the only reason we're getting a Pinocchio reference. But I don't think so. I just get this instinctive feeling that this reference is being made with a deliberate sense of purpose. And after all my complaints about how this franchise does nothing but reference itself, I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt. I think they're drawing from other literary sources in order to bolster the themes and subject matter of the film. And simply going by what I've seen and heard, I would be willing to bet money that this is going to be good. Not real money, but some money of some fashion. At the very least, I am more interested in seeing this now than I have ever been before. So there is my very brief overview of my current early thoughts on the project. I think it's very encouraging. I think the trailer was very encouraging. It was very action-packed, but also had bits and pieces in there that would make you think that this is going to be about something and that it's going to be about something very interesting. So I know all of you were probably excited before the trailer even hit. I myself am now very excited, and I very much hope that this is good. So, once again, I thank you all for your patience, and hopefully the Amazing Spider-Man 2 review will be coming very soon. Thank you again.